comfortable. We're going to be starting the class standing, and then we will come down to the floor for the second part of the class. I'd like to just stand just to kind of move the body a little bit, get a bit of energy going, that kind of thing before we start. Although I can see most of you, it is very small little boxes. So please do take it very carefully and gently. This is mindfulness yoga. So really all yoga, but especially mindfulness yoga, is more about the mind, body, breath awareness. So less about how a pose or how you think a pose should be. So try to let go of agendas, of judgments, of frustrations, of how you think a pose should be or how you think your body should be, and just explore where you are. And I invite my students to explore the movement and explore the breath, but come at it with a little bit more almost playful, like intrigue, rather than any judgments or frustrations or effort into trying to make it something. So we will begin. If you see me darting back to the laptop, it's just because I have to press the button to let people join, and that is what I'm doing. I'm going to put everyone on mute, not because I don't love to hear your voices, it's just because it's better for everyone to hear me. So I'm going to mute you all now, and I will unmute you at the end. So let's begin. If everyone could come to a standing position, bring the feet hip distance apart, and just take a moment to look down at your toes and make sure that your toes are in line with your knees. So if you were going to draw a line, the toes would be in one line. So sometimes our feet can turn out, sometimes our feet can turn in. Can you get them in a nice straight alignment? Lift up all 10 toes, spread them as much as possible, and place them back down onto the floor. And then from here, with the feet flat onto the floor, lean the weight of the body into the left side. So like leaning Tower of Pisa. Calming back through center, lean all the weight of the body into the right side, so more on the right side. And then calming back through center, just carefully and gently, can you lean a little bit backwards in space so more weight comes onto the heels of the feet, but keeping the whole feet grounded. And then calming through center, leaning the weight a little bit forwards in space. So bringing more of the weight onto the balls and the toes. And just notice what this activates in the legs and the body when you do this. And then calming back through center. So with that awareness of how it feels in all sides, can you find the sweet spot? So can you feel into your body where you're not moving too much in one direction? You're not moving too much backwards and forwards, but you're really centered. So there's equal weight on the bottoms of the soles of the feet, equal weight from the toes to the heels. And then once you've got that equal weight distribution, just press a little bit downwards into the earth. So we're really strengthening our connection to the ground. And then we're going to build into our mountain pose. So activate the fronts of the thighs by lifting the kneecaps. Start to activate the core of the body by bringing the belly button towards the spine and upwards. And then bring the arms just loosely down beside the body. Can you feel from pressing downwards into the earth and engaging the core in and up that the whole spine can lengthen towards the ceiling? So imagine there's a string on the top of your crown and it's pulling upwards. Bring the chin parallel to the earth, bring the shoulders away from the ears down the back. So this is our strong mountain pose. And although it looks like we're just standing here, there's a real strength and a bit like a mountain. When the outside world is turbulent, the mountain stays strong, stable, and grounded. And then in our mountain pose, just bring an awareness into your body. So noticing, like doing a scan of the body from the tips of the toes all the way up through the body, and just notice any areas that might feel a little bit tense or tight. Notice any areas that feel like they might need a big stretch or opening, but also notice some areas that might feel quite good. And then just bring an awareness to your breath. So your natural inhale and your natural exhale. And then we're just going to do a few breaths here together. So breathing in through the nose, fill the lungs, and exhale out the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, nice and slowly, and exhale through the mouth. One more, breathing in through the nose, and exhale out the mouth. So everything that I'm inviting you to do is exactly that. It's an invitation. So it's your opportunity to explore, but that means not just the movement, but the breath as well. So if any of the breath work doesn't feel comfortable, please just breathe normally. From here, inhale the shoulders right up to the ears as much as possible. Exhale, slowly bring the shoulders down the back. Breathing in, raise the shoulders up towards the ears. And exhale, slowly bring the shoulders all the way down the back. Inhale through the nose, bring the shoulders right up towards the ears. And exhale, bringing the shoulders down the back. Breathing in, bring the shoulders all the way up towards the ears. And exhale, bringing the shoulders down the back. Last one, breathing in, bring the shoulders all the way up towards the ears. And exhale, bringing the shoulders down the back. And welcome if you've just joined us. Welcome to Mindfulness Yoga. When you're ready, just come with the feet parallel, hip distance apart. From here, bring the shoulders forward. Bring the shoulders forward. Bring the shoulders backwards. Bringing the shoulders forward. Bringing the shoulders backwards. Bringing the shoulders forward, bringing the shoulders backwards. Last one, bringing the shoulders forward and bringing the shoulders backwards. And then just give your shoulders a little bit of a wiggle and bring them back to neutral. And then bringing the awareness into the head. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. So it's a lateral sideways movement. So that gaze, so the head, your face is still looking towards me, and it's just the ear to the shoulder. Bring the shoulders more down the back. Can you make your head really heavy? Take an inhale here, and exhale. Slowly coming back to center. Your right ear to your right shoulder. Right ear to your right shoulder. Lateral sideways movement. Bring the shoulders down the back and then make the head really heavy. So you may start to feel this stretch in the side of the neck. And I love these neck stretches because we don't realize how much tension is in the neck. Take an inhale here and exhale. And then bringing the head back through center. From here, bring the chin to the chest. The chin to the chest. At the same time, can you bring the chest up towards the chin? So you're giving yourself a triple chin. And then take the pads of the fingers and bring the pads of the fingers to where the hairline meets the neck and massage your own neck with the finger pads. So this can be as soft or as hard as you like, but just see if maybe you can feel your own little knotty bits and just rubbing the back of your neck. And then slowly coming to stillness. Bring the head through center and very, very gently bring the head slowly up towards the ceiling, but open the mouth at the same time. And it just protects the neck by opening the mouth. The head doesn't have to go super high, so be gentle on the neck, but take the pads of the fingers and bring it where the jawline meets the ear. And just use the pads of the fingers where the jawline meets the ear and give yourself a little massage into your jaw. So if you're anything like me, I hold a lot of tension in my jaw. So I think I must be grinding my teeth at night or something. especially in the morning, I wake up and it feels like it's almost fused together. And this really, really helps. So just massaging your jaw. And then slowly coming to stillness. Drop the hands. Bring the feet a little bit more in. So now they're just within the hips, so they're not as wide. And bring the hands down onto the top of the thigh. And we're going to very, very slowly do a circle. So it's a very small circle. It doesn't have to be massive, but the legs are moving in the same direction. And just take notice of which direction you're going in. And then we're going to move in the opposite direction. And then slowly coming to stillness, lifting up the upper body and then widen the feet once more. So this time, the feet are just wider than hip distance. Still have the feet pointing forwards and bring the hands onto the hips. Bring a bend into the knees so there's a bit of buoyancy in the legs so our legs aren't locked. And then we're just going to circle the hips. So imagine you're drawing a circle on the inside of a barrel or something with the hips. Really slow. And then just take note of which direction you're going in. And then let's move in the opposite direction. So these circles with the hips. And then slowly coming to stillness, so complete your last circle. And then from here, inhale the arms into the air. Inhale the arms into the air. Keep that buoyancy in the legs. And then we're going to draw a circle with the fingertips on the ceiling. So it doesn't have to be very big. It can be small, just going in one direction. And then going in the opposite direction. So just drawing that circle on the ceiling. And then let this be your last big circle. And drop the hands down towards the floor. Well done, everyone. From here, bring the hands onto the belly. So if you can bring your left hand first and your right hand on top, so I'll mirror you. Bring that bend into the knee, so you've got a bit of buoyancy into the legs. On the inhale, open the right arm to the right side of the room, but do it nice and slow. And then turn the head, if it's comfortable for the neck, just turn the upper body towards the right side of the room, so the direction of the hand, keeping the knees facing forward, and exhale, bringing that palm back in towards the belly. Placing that palm, the right palm onto the belly, and slide out the left palm. And inhale, open the arm like a wing, and turn a little rotation in the upper body as you turn towards the left side of the room. Exhale as you slowly close this arm, and breathing in, opposite arm. Open towards the right side of the room. Maybe there's a little rotation as you look towards the right. And exhale, bringing that hand slowly back into the belly. Inhale, reaching the left arm towards the left side of the room. And exhale, bringing the left arm in towards the body. This time, breathing in, right arm towards the right side of the room. Maybe the right arm goes a little bit past the shoulder. So maybe the right arm points towards the back corner of the room and you gaze there. Exhale, bringing the right arm back in towards the belly, and inhale, left arm. Maybe the left arm reaches towards the left side of the room, or maybe it reaches a little bit more backwards in space towards the top left-hand corner, gazing back. Exhale, close your wing. One more on each side. Breathing in, right arm towards the right side of the room, and maybe the arm reaches backwards in space. And exhale, slowly bring that arm back towards the belly. Last one, breathing in. Left arm opens wide and then maybe reaches a little bit behind you as you gaze towards the back. And exhale, slowly bring that hand back into the belly and bring the hands down beside the body. And then just take a moment to bring the feet back inwards. So we're now back into our hip distance. We're going to do a mindful walk forward. So I'm going to walk backwards so that I can walk forward in front of you. So you may want to do the same unless you've got quite a lot of space. So what I love about this, it's the idea of being mindful to something that we do every day, all the time. So it's an invitation to maybe do this with me, but then perhaps there's something else that you might be able to do mindfully, like washing the dishes, brushing your teeth, doing the laundry, those things that we just do on autopilot. What would happen if you felt the water on your hands as you wash the dishes? You smelt the soap, you listened to what it sounded like all of those things which suddenly turn something every day into something quite amazing to experience. So let's do our mindful walk forward. So just start by transferring the weight into the right side of the body. So spreading the right toes and then slowly lifting the left leg. So we're going to step forward with the left leg first, but can you step forward? It doesn't have to be a big step. Bring down just the ball, the heel, and then slowly pasting down like you've just licked a stamp and you're pasting it down one edge until the other edge. Spread the toes and then transfer the weight forward. And then lifting the back foot, bending the back knee and slowly stepping the heel forward. And then how slowly can you pace down the sole of your foot like you're pushing a stamp onto a letter, and then coming into the next foot. So I'm going to stop talking so that you can really just feel into the soles of the feet, into your walk forward. And then all meeting back into our mountain pose. I would really recommend doing your mindful walk if you'd like to practice that outside, so you can feel the grass or rock or whatever it is underneath your feet, and it just brings a whole new sensation to it. So from here, let's just shake out the hands. So shake out the hands. So I love this for building a bit of energy into the body, but also it's a nice one to shake off anything, not just physical, but also emotional too. So it's kind of a nice one to imagine water dripping off the hands, but also maybe some negative emotion, maybe some stress, maybe some anxiety. Shake it off the body and then shake all the way from the left side of the room through the center and shaking off to the right side of the room. Calming back through center, shake up really high. And then calming through center and shake down really low. And then calming back through center and just have the arms be really heavy by the body. Let the arms be really heavy. And just notice any tingling maybe, any buzzing through the arms. And that's the energy. So that's energy moving through to the fingertips. From here, bring a bend into the knees. And we're going to start to slowly rotate just the upper body from right to left. So keep the hips, the knees, and the feet facing forward. Can you let your arms be heavy here? So really let the arms drip down to the floor. And the motion of the swing of the upper body is what makes the arms travel with it. And then option to increase the velocity. So maybe your swing gets a little bit faster and maybe there's a little bounce in the knees as you come through to the middle. And then slowly start eventually come to stillness. And just let the arms be heavy. Let the hands drip down to the earth. And then bring the shoulders up to the ears once more. Bring the shoulders up to the ears and exhale them down. So we're going to do one more exercise which matches breath to movement. So matching the breath to movement just really helps the body extend, and it really helps us to gain a really nice breath, like an equal inhale and an equal exhale. So I'll show you the movement first, and then we'll add in the breath. So start with the arms beside the hips, slight bend of the knees, with the hands facing behind you. Slowly lift the arms into the air with the palms facing down. Turn your right palm to your left palm so the palms face inward. Open the arms wide as if you're asking someone for a big hug, and point the hands to each side of the room. Turn the palms towards the ceiling. And then slowly lift both arms into the air, reach for the sky, bring the shoulders down the back. Turn the palms towards me and lower both arms down beside the hips. So that's the movement. Let's do that again, and we're going to do it a couple times with the breath. It's also a nice one. It's almost a little bit of a helping building our memory as well. So it's the same thing each time. So starting with the arms down beside the body with the palms facing behind you. Breathing in through the nose, raise the arms parallel to the earth, palms facing down. Exhale, turn the palms to face each other. Breathing in, widen the arms as if you're asking someone for a big hug, and reach the fingertips towards each side of the room. And then breathing in, breathing out, turn the palms towards the ceiling. Breathing in, reach the arms towards the sky, bring the shoulders down the back. And exhale, turn the palms towards me, and at the same breath, bring the arms down beside the body by the hips. We'll do that one more time. Well done, everyone. So starting with the arms beside the body with the palms facing backwards. Breathing in, reach the arms parallel to the earth towards me. Exhale, turn the palms towards each other. Breathing in, reach the arms wide to the sides of the room. And exhale, turn the palms towards the sky. Breathing in, bring the arms towards the ceiling, shoulders down the back. And exhale, turn the palms towards me and lower the arms down beside the body. Well done, everyone. So from here, we're going to come down onto the hands and knees. If that is not available to you, please come and sit in a chair. I really recommend having cushions or blankets underneath the knees here, because it can be quite harsh on the knees. We won't be here for long, and it is just an invitation. So please don't worry if this is not available to you, but if it is, come into all fours tabletop, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, bring the feet, the backs of the feet flat on the floor. Oh, that was a hard one. And bring the shin bones onto the ground, and bring the legs hip distance apart. So we're going to come into cat and cow, is what it's called. It's a really lovely mobilization for the spine. On the inhale, rock the tailbone towards the sky, drop the belly and the sternum towards the earth, move the shoulders away from the ears, lengthen through the front of the neck, and gaze up towards the sky. Exhale through the mouth, squeeze the belly in, tuck the tailbone and round through the lower back, the middle back, the upper back. Press the palms into the earth as you gaze down towards the floor. Breathing in, Slowly rock the tailbone towards the sky, drop the belly towards the floor, move the shoulders away from the ears, gaze up towards the sky as you lengthen through the front of the neck. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, tuck the tailbone, and dome your back by pressing the palms into the earth as you gaze down towards the floor. One more, breathing in, rocking the tailbone towards the sky, drop the belly down towards the floor, move the shoulders away from the ears, and gaze up towards the ceiling. Last one, exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the lower back, the middle back, the upper back by pressing the palms into the earth and look down towards the floor. And then returning to your neutral spine and slowly, slowly rolling over onto the hips, and then bring the bum towards the floor. And carefully, gently, feet flat on the floor, knees bent, and come to lay the back of the body onto the ground. So the feet are flat on the floor, feet are hip distance apart with the knees pointing towards the ceiling. The back is on the floor, the back of the head is on the floor, and the arms are on the floor as well, nice and wide, so shoulder height or just under with the palms facing up. And close down the eyes. So just take a moment here to settle in. With the eyes closed, just letting go of anything you did earlier today, letting go of anything you have planned for later, maybe today or this week. So we're letting go of the past and we're letting go of the future. And by bringing the attention into your body, we're going to start to reel in the mind and bring it into the present moment. So to start, just bring your awareness to how your body feels on the floor. So starting at the feet, just noticing any sensations in the feet. Do they feel numb? Do they feel hot? Noticing which parts of the sole of the foot is touching the ground and which parts aren't. So noticing if maybe more weight is into a certain part of the sole of the foot. And then bringing the attention into your ankle joints and noticing if there's any sensations or feelings here. Working your way up to your calf muscles and your thighs. Are there any aches? Maybe they're feeling good. And then bringing the awareness up through the back and the chest, noticing which areas feel like they need a good stretch and which areas might need a bit of softening. And then noticing how it feels in the arms today. So are they feeling heavy on the earth? Bringing the awareness into the head. And just noticing areas that feeling good and some areas that feel like they need a bit of attention today. And then just noticing, how are your energy levels? Are you feeling full of energy and raring to go, or are you feeling a little bit depleted and sleepy? And don't look for any reasons why, just noticing how it is today. And then how are you feeling emotionally? Are you feeling happy, sad, frustrated, angry, bored? Maybe you're feeling calm. And once again, not looking for any reasons why, just looking at a snapshot of the now. And then what is going on in the mind? Are the thoughts fluttering outwards? Are you thinking of something in the past, or maybe you're thinking about something in the future? Can you bring an awareness to it, but without any judgment or frustration? But can you bring an awareness so you can observe the thoughts without indulging in them? So the thoughts are almost like clouds. So lying down, looking up at the sky, and let the thoughts pass by like a cloud and evaporate into the atmosphere. And then noticing the breath, so your natural inhale and exhale. Is your breath shallow or is your breath deep? And we're just going to practice a little bit of breathing here to invite a deeper breath into the belly. A deeper breath will just bring more oxygen into the blood, nourish the body. So let's bring both palms of the hands onto the belly. So both palms of the hands onto the belly, just underneath the belly button, and bring the fingertips to face inwards. So the tip of the middle finger gently touches. Without forcing the breath, can you really imagine, visualize as you breathe in through the nose, the breath travels all the way down into the pit of the belly. And then as you exhale, the breath travels all the way up. So let's begin. So with the hands on the belly, breathing in through the nose and feel the belly up with breath and feel it expand into the palms of the hands. And then slowly exhale out the mouth. Feel the belly deflate and the belly soften. Breathing in through the nose, feel the belly expand like a balloon into the palms of the hands. And exhale through the mouth. Feel the belly soften and fall. Breathing into the depths of your belly, feel the belly expand, and you might notice the hands move away from each other. And in exhale, feel the belly deflate and soften, and let the fingertips gently move in towards each other. Breathing in, big belly breath, feel the belly expand into the palms of the hands. And exhale through the mouth, nice and slowly, feel the belly soften and fall. Breathing in through the nose, feel the belly through into the deep, dark pit of the belly, filling it with breath. And exhale, feel the belly soften and fall. Last one. Breathing in, fill the belly with breath into the palms of the hands, and exhale, feel the belly fall and soften. And just bring the arms beside the body now with the palms facing up. Close down the eyes if they're not already, and just take a moment to tune back into the body. So notice any differences between the breaths. Maybe there aren't any, that's fine too. And then just taking a normal inhale through the nose and a normal exhale through the mouth. So let's invite some movement into the body now. So bring a slight tuck to the chin. Inhale the head where it is. And on the exhale, slowly turn the head to look over the right shoulder. Take it slowly. And just explore your full range of movement. So never working into any pain. Breathing in, move the head back through center. And exhale the head towards the left shoulder. Taking it slowly and just notice how it feels in the back, how it feels in the neck when you do this. Breathing in, move the head back through center. And exhale, slowly moving the head to look towards the right side of the room. Breathing in, move the head back through center. And exhale, moving the head towards the left. Inhale the head back through center, one more on each side. Exhale, slowly turning the head towards the right, just exploring where you are. And inhale the head back through center, and exhale, turning the head towards the left side of the room, and then bringing the head back through center with a slight tuck of the chin. Bring the arms down beside the body, this time with the palms facing down, and bring the arms closer in towards the hips. So the palms are facing down, arms are on the floor, arms are close in towards the hips. On your inhale, slowly lift both arms into the air. Nice and slowly, Notice if one arm is dominant leading the way, can you equalize the movement? Reach the fingertips towards the sky, press the shoulders into the earth, and exhale. The arms are going to keep traveling backwards in space now. So the arms will start to reach behind you, but maybe the arms will touch the floor, maybe they won't. So that's not what we're aiming for, is just to get a nice stretch in the body. So if the arms touch the floor, then you can bring them down to the floor. If it's really uncomfortable, widen the arms. So they're wide V-shaped rather than close in towards the ears, and that's a bit nicer on the shoulders. Breathing in, lift the arms once more, and we're going to go back the way we came. So reaching the fingers slowly up towards the ceiling, but bringing the shoulders down towards the earth. And then exhale, slowly lower the palms downwards towards the earth. So we'll end up back where we started with the arms beside the hips, the palms facing downwards. We're going to do that a couple more times. So breathing in through the nose, slowly raising both arms into the air, noticing if one arm's leading the way, can they move at the same time? Reach the fingertips towards the ceiling, bring the shoulders down towards the earth, and exhale. Slowly reaching the arms behind you in space, noticing how this feels in the back of the body. What happens to the back as the arms reach backwards? Maybe the arms touch the floor, maybe they don't. And then breathing in, lifting the arms once more. Reaching the arms slowly towards the sky, and exhale, lowering the arms slowly down beside the hips with the palms facing down. Last one. Palms beside the hips facing down. Inhale, lifting both arms into the air. Reach the fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, reaching both arms behind you in space, really slowly. Notice how it feels in the back. And as the arms reach behind you, this time everyone widen the arms. So now the arms are a big wide V shape. So rather than close in towards the shoulders, and slowly lower the arms down towards the earth, and the arms can be as wide V shape as feels comfortable in the shoulders. And just take a moment to let the arms be heavy into the earth behind you. And then I'm sure you guys have all either done one or seen a snow angel. So imagine we're just lying in, which is a bit weird because it's so hot, but lying in a big pile of snow, and we're going to make a snow angel. So from here, with the backs of the hands onto the ground with the palms facing up, start to sweep your arms outwards. So the arms stay on the earth, but sweep the arms outwards, moving through shoulder height. Sweeping, keep sweeping the arms until the arms end up back beside the body. And when they reach towards the hips, turn the palms to face the earth. So now the arms are back where we started, with the palms facing down, arms beside the body. And we're just going to do one of those in the opposite direction. So begin with the arms beside the hips with the palms facing down. So rather, this time we're not going to lift, this time we're going to sweep. So we're going to do our snow angel in the opposite direction. So keep the palms facing down, keep the arms along the earth, and inhale, sweep the arms outwards. So drawing that snow angel with the arms, that semicircle. When you get to shoulder height, you'll notice with the palms facing down, we can't go any higher. Rotate the palms to face the ceiling. So now the palms face the ceiling, and complete your semicircle, complete your snow angel as the arms reach above you. But remember, they can stay in a big wide V shape if it's not comfortable to have the arms beside the ears. Breathing in, lift both arms into the air, but this time keep the arms reaching towards the ceiling, and we're going to stay here for a moment. Turn your palms inward. So your right palm faces your left palm, And take a moment to press the shoulders and the shoulder blades downwards into the earth. Bring your awareness into your right arm. And on the inhale, reach the right fingertips towards the sky and lift the right shoulder and shoulder blade away from the earth. So imagine you're reaching something in the ceiling. And on the exhale, slowly lower the right shoulder and shoulder blade into the ground. Breathing in, left arm. Reach the left fingertips towards the sky and peel the left shoulder and shoulder blade away from the earth. Exhale, slowly lower the left shoulder and shoulder blade and press it downwards into the earth. Right arm. Inhale, reaching the right arm towards the sky, peel the shoulder away from the earth, reach the right fingertips towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower the shoulder and the shoulder blade and press it downwards. Left arm, breathing in. Reach the left arm towards the sky and exhale, pressing the left shoulder and shoulder blade back into the earth. Last one on each side, breathing in. Reach the right arm towards the ceiling and reach maybe a little bit higher and exhale. Bring the right shoulder and shoulder blade back down into the earth. Last one, breathing in. Reach the left fingertips towards the sky, lifting the left shoulder away from the earth and exhale. Bringing the left shoulder and shoulder blade in towards the ground. Bring the upper arms onto the floor. Have the elbows bent with the forearms and the hands pointing up towards the ceiling. So it's a bit like robot arms. The only way, if you were going to dance the robot, you would have arms like this. So the forearms are on the floor, but the upper arms are on the floor, but the forearms and the hands are pointing up towards the ceiling, elbows bent. From here, start to rotate the wrist joints in one direction. So rotating the wrist joints. And then rotate the wrist joints in the opposite direction. And then from here, bring both knees in towards the chest. An option to have the hands onto the kneecap, the shin bones, or maybe onto the thighs, onto the inside of the thighs, and rock the sacrum from side to side. Rocking the sacrum from side to side. So we're massaging. We did this earlier when we massaged the back of our neck, the jawbone. Now we're giving our lower back a bit of a massage by rocking it into the floor. And then slowly coming to stillness. Drop the left sole of the foot towards the earth. So left knee bent, left sole of the foot towards the earth, and bring both hands onto the right leg, maybe the right knee, the shin bone, or the thigh. And then just bringing the awareness into the left leg first. Stay here with the left foot, or there is the option to extend the left leg along the earth. So just taking the option that's working for you today. One is not better than the other. So I'm going to stay with my left knee bent with the left sole of the foot onto the floor. Take an inhale here, and on the exhale, maybe there's a little bit more of a squeeze of the right leg in towards the upper body. And then point and flex the right foot. Point and flex the right foot. And then from here, rotate the right ankle joint in one direction. So we're just giving each little part of the body a bit of an oil. So dripping a little bit of oil into each part. And then moving the right ankle joint in the opposite direction. I don't know if your ankles are like this, but mine are very clicky. And then from here, bring stillness to the ankle and bring the left leg, if it was long, rebend the left knee, and then bring the left knee in towards the chest. And we're going to swap over. So drop the right sole of the foot towards the floor with the right knee bent, and bring both hands onto the left shin bone, kneecap, or underneath the thigh. Option to extend the right leg along the earth. So it's just an option, or keep the right knee bent with the right foot flat on the floor. Take an inhale here, and on the exhale, maybe there's a little squeeze of the left leg in towards the chest, and then flex and point the left foot. Flex and point the left foot. And then start to rotate the left ankle in one direction. And then rotate the left ankle in the opposite direction. And then from here, if your right leg is extended, rebend the knee and bring the right sole of the foot on the floor, and then bring the right knee in towards the chest. So now both legs are in towards the chest once more. Bring the right hand onto the right kneecap and the left hand onto the left kneecap, or if under the thighs is fine as well. Can you bring both knees a little bit in towards the upper body so there's a bend in the elbows? Inhale, lengthen the arms, but keep the knees in the hands. So the legs move a little bit away from the upper body. And exhale, squeeze both knees, both legs in towards the upper body, so bending in the elbows. Breathing in, lengthen the arms, so the legs move away from the upper body. And exhale, squeezing both legs in towards the upper body, bending in the elbows. One more, breathing in. Lengthen the arms, moving both legs away from the upper body, and exhale, squeezing both knees in towards the chest, bending in the elbows. This time, inhale, lengthen the arms so both legs move away from the upper body. Can you let the legs feel heavy in the hands? And then from here, we're going to just let go of the kneecaps, let go of the legs, and let the feet drop to the floor. And then drop the arms down. Bring the arms just underneath shoulder height, and just check that your feet are hip distance apart. Bring the palms facing up, and we're going to windscreen wiper the legs. So inhale with the knees pointing up towards the ceiling, and on the exhale, rock both legs towards the right side of the room. Maybe the legs come to the ground, maybe they don't. You could even get a couple cushions underneath each side, and the legs to come on some cushions. Keep the back flat to the floor, so it's just the legs that are moving from right to left. So it's quite a deep twist. Inhale the legs back through center. Bringing the knees back through center, and exhale. How slowly can you rock the legs towards the left side of the room, keeping the back flat to the floor, so it's just the legs that are moving over to the side. Maybe they touch the floor, maybe they don't. Maybe you put a few cushions underneath the legs, and then bringing both legs back through center. So we're going to do that a couple times. So breathing in at center and exhale, slowly moving the legs, rocking the legs towards the right side of the room with the knees bent. Maybe they touch the floor, maybe they don't. And exhale, slowly bringing the legs back through center. Breathing in here and exhale, letting the legs move over towards the left side of the room, really slowly. And then bringing both legs back through center. One more on each side. So breathing with the knees pointing up towards the ceiling, and exhale, rocking both legs towards the right side of the room. Option to turn the head to the left. So the head and the legs are moving in opposite directions. Breathing in, bring the head and the legs back through center. And exhale, slowly moving the legs and maybe the head. So the legs are to the left and the head is towards the right. And then bringing the head and the legs back through center. And from here, last time, just bring both knees in towards the chest and just hug the knees in. So we're quite literally giving ourselves a hug. So take a moment to thank yourself for doing your yoga practice. But it's not just doing yoga practice. Thank yourself for giving yourself some nourishment, some self-care. So just showing yourself some appreciation. And then from here, we're going to come into final relaxation. So the option to have the soles of the feet on the floor with the knees pointing up to the ceiling like we've done, or lengthen the legs. Let the legs be long. The legs can be wide. Let the feet flop out to the side. Bring the arms wide, the palms facing up, and close down the eyes. So with the eyes closed, just bringing the awareness into the room, onto the mat, and into your body. And by doing that, we're bringing ourselves into the present moment. So can you let go of all of the effort? So just bringing an awareness if you might still have a bit of holding or gripping or trying. Can you, on your next exhale breath, just let the body be completely supported by the earth by letting it be completely heavy? We're so used to putting in effort in everything that we do that sometimes we almost forget what it's like to just be supported and held and let go of that effort. So just bringing the awareness into your feet and noticing if maybe on the next exhale, you can relax the feet a little bit more. Maybe the feet flop out more towards the sides. Maybe you can relax in the toe joints. Bring your awareness into your ankles. Can you let go of all effort in the feet and the ankles? Relax your calves and your knees. Notice if there's any tension in this area of the body. On your next exhale, can you feel the calf muscle release? Relax your thighs. Feel the thighs completely relax. Just notice if you are clenching your buttocks, can you completely relax? Relax your belly. Let your belly be soft. Perhaps you notice that natural rise and natural fall as you breathe in and breathe out. Relax your lower back and around your sacrum, feeling your lower back completely relaxed. In your thoughts, ascend your spine like a staircase and relax each vertebrae one at a time. And as you do, feel the whole back relax. So often we can wear the weight of the world on our shoulders. Can you, on your next exhale, unpack? So releasing some of that weight from the shoulders and feel the shoulders get even heavier into the earth as you completely let go, completely relax the shoulders. Feel the chest is wide and free. Relax your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms. Can you relax the hands from the palm through each finger to each fingertip? Relax the neck. Relax the inside of the neck by swallowing. Can you let go of all effort in your head? So we spend our days with our head held high. Let the earth completely support your head as you let it get completely heavy. Relax the forehead. And imagine any worries just slipping down the head and into the earth. So the forehead is completely clear of worry lines. Let the eyelids just be heavy, relaxing the little tiny muscles around the eyes. Relax the nose, the cheeks, and the mouth. Can you let go of all effort in the tongue? So let the tongue just rest loosely in the mouth. Feeling the whole face is peaceful and joyful as it completely relaxes. And as you relax the whole body, we're letting go of the effort. And we're embracing with what is. And the invitation here is to invite some of that idea off the mat too. So moving through our days with a little bit more go with the flow. So knowing what we can and can't control. Letting life unfold with curiosity rather than anxiety. So relaxing into the flow, moving with the current. And then slowly start to deepen your breath. Taking a big inhale through the nose, fill the lungs completely. And a long, slow exhale out the mouth. Breathing in, fill the lungs, but then can you also imagine the breath not just moving into the lungs, but moving through the legs, through the toes, through the arms, through the fingertips, and filling the whole body with breath. And then exhale through the mouth, releasing all the breath from the body. Breathing in, fill the lungs, breathing in not just breath, but breathing in vitality, energy, positivity, goodness into all corners of the body, and then exhaling breath, but also tension, tightness, negative emotions, anxieties, fears. Imagine that also leaving the body. One more breath, breathing in. Fill the lungs. And exhale, letting go. Very, very gently. We're going to bring a bit of movement into the body by wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Start to rotate your wrist joints. And then when you're ready, slowly, slowly reaching both arms behind you on the floor and give yourself a stretch like you've just woken up in the morning and it's the very first stretch of the day. Maybe that means yawning. Maybe that means pointing and flexing the feet, lengthening through your right side, your left side. And gently bring both knees in towards the chest. And slowly and gently rolling over onto one side, so fetal position. And then using both hands to gently press yourself up into a comfortable seat. So your comfortable seat could be sat in a chair. It could be cross-legged. It could be the back against a wall. The legs could be out long, feet flat on the floor or cross legs. So just coming into your comfortable seat, taking your time. There's no rush. But when you're in your comfortable seat, just move the flesh away from the sit bones for a moment. Bring the hands onto the thighs, close down the eyes. So let's just take this last moment of our practice with the eyes closed to feel our connection to the earth. So feel which parts of your body are either touching the floor or touching your chair. So it's the sit bones, maybe part of the legs, the soles of the feet, the pinky blades of the feet. Can you just have a gentle pressing downwards so that we can move through the rest of our day and the rest of our week feeling connected, grounded, and rooted in the present moment? Let's do one last big breath together, peeling the eyes open if they're not open already. Inhale both arms into the air. Bring the palms together above the head and exhale all that good energy that we've created in today's practice. Bring it down into your heart center. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing mindfulness yoga with me, everyone, for Parkinson's Care and Support UK. I'm going to come bring you guys off mute. I am back here next week. If you haven't already, Parkinson's Care and Support UK have a really wonderful Facebook group. So please do check their Facebook group and their website and things like that for more classes, loads of free classes, loads of more activities, and we love having you guys participating. So love to see you again at my class, but also some of the other really great classes